Hey guys, we're back and it's only us two tonight, but that's okay. We're going to be here talking about the last round of auditions in New York. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What are we gonna do? Yeah. Oh. We've got so much room.
I know.
Because, like, hey! Ooh, I don't know this part. Hey.
No one does.
Hey, I love it so much. I love it. This was fun.
Stop, because then it'll be like last time when we literally had like a...
Maybe we shouldn't stop.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Ooh, okay, yeah, it's getting like weird.
It's getting crazy.
But yeah, well, there's only two of us. So.
Yeah, so we have a lot of room, a lot of space
lots
we're
of
not
space.
used to, and we can really...
I see space on this table that maybe we should utilize.
Okay.
Thank you, I got it. This is exciting.
Guys, so it's just us two. Unfortunately, we're not going to have Asaf back for a while. And Becky is not here tonight, but you have me, Yvette, and you can find me at Sports and Sass with 3 S's on Twitter and with 2 S's on Instagram. And what about my lovely T?
Oh, hey, you can find me on most things at Tiege DP. No S's, so I'm not confusing. Like Sports and Sass.
Of course. Well, we need to find the one that has Sports and Sass with 2 S's on Twitter.
Right.
I'm just going to
Who is that? I'm sure it was you. You accidentally did it.
No.
That's how my email is. I accidentally got my old my full name, and now then I got locked out of it, so I had to make a new one. It's not even my real name anymore.
Oh yeah, but someone has a picture up and everything.
Oh, it's not you.
I think it was someone trying to troll me.
Oh, girl, for sure.
Haters. It's like a frog, like the Kermit.
Sipping tea.
tea.
What'd you do?
I'll give him something. Oh, girl.
Oh, don't want to know.
People just don't like me. Just kidding. Everyone loves me.
Oh, here we are.
Anyways.
I loved all these contestants. That's who I love.
So did I. I felt like this episode was extremely emotional.
Right. I cried.
I cried. I actually cried.
I cried.
I teared up.
Mm-hmm.
I felt sad. So we're going to jump right into it.
Okay.
Who do you want to talk about first?
Oh man, I really wanted to save it, but I just love him so much. I want to talk about it right away. Lexx Yamoto, the 18-year-old from Irvine. Are you kidding? That was improv?
He is like a Japanese prodigy
that
came from Japan. I remember, I wrote a lot of stuff about him, not even so much about his dancing, because that was just something we had never seen before.
Right.
I don't even know what he was doing.
He was doing the coolest stuff I've literally ever seen.
Like that
double
swipe?
leg swipe.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
God.
I don't even understand how he got that high in the air. That was incredible. And, it makes sense he's with Travis Walls, Shaping Sound Company.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But also, I think they knew he was going to be phenom because he was the last one of the day.
Exactly. And they're the last performer. But
yeah.
No, and what I really, really appreciated about him was he was so, close to his roots. He was, he made sure that he was I am, Lexx, I'm 18 and I am Japanese. That was his whole introduction. And I like that he looked up to his sister. And he says that his sister always helped him out and had his back and all of that. So I thought that was amazing. You very rarely hear a brother who sees his sister dancing and that's what he wants to do.
Right.
I grew up looking at my brothers and they did karate. So I was like, oh, I want to do karate.
Oh, so you didn't? How'd that go?
I got to yellow belt.
Oh, nice.
Which is the second belt.
Wow. Well, it's better than white.
And then my mom was like, let's just put you back into dancing. I was like, okay. But,
okay. Yeah. I did swim team.
Oh.
Not to brag. I was pretty good.
I did that for a year, but I was Cuban, so it was no drill.
But anyways, let's go back to Lexx for a second. There was something I was going to say. Oh, that he reminds me, he dances older. Seeing him perform, I was like, he's 18?
He's not 18.
And he also said he started dancing when he was 7. Are you let's look at this kid. He's been dancing for
11,
what is that? 11 years?
11 years.
What? And he was doing stuff that was so advanced. I literally had never seen that stuff, and they agreed too.
Yeah,
Nigel
I definitely. Even when he was talking, I don't think that he doesn't even come off as an 18-year-old.
Right.
I definitely saw him. But I know once Travis gets a hold of him, it's like it's gonna be game over.
Right. I love it.
Like, I really do think that actually, and I know we've said it before, maybe not in every episode, but like this episode, I think we've definitely found a lot of like the top 10.
Right. And I've been waiting. Like last week I said, I just want the impeccable technique. The one that I don't have to question that they're going to come down on their turn at the end. The one I don't have to like question their feet. I want them to be pointed more. He was exceptional at that. And then I also got the same thing, which I loved from...
Is it Ariel?
Yeah.
Oh,
thank God. I was so happy to
Can
finally
we just talk about how Nigel even questioned it, and then he left it up to Vanessa? I'm so sorry, but of all people, he left it up to Vanessa.
I was like, I have seen so many people go straight to the academy this season.
And I was like, you could have gone to choreography, or you could have questioned that before going through.
Like, and I was like, did we not see something, Nigel, that you saw? Did she fall out of a turn? Did she, like, fall on her face? Because I literally thought it was a flawless performance. And I don't understand why, of all people, that's who you're going to question.
What did I put? I put sassy, and then I put, like, that her emotion was beautiful. And I love that she was able to, like, jump out of her emotion so quick. Right. And at the right time. And he's like, oh, I'd love to see more of your personality. I was like, how much more?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to make this girl look like
a schizo on stage? That was a weird comment. Yeah, I was like, if anybody's given it face, if anybody's given it emotion, it was her. I don't understand. And then, like, I just feel like maybe they were feeling like they weren't sending enough people to choreography that day. So they were like, can you go maybe? Because we got like 4 people in there today. Because we're sending everybody through. I was so confused.
I mean, I know she went through to Academy and, you know. But even just her ending was so simple. And I was like, wow. Yeah. Like, she literally, she made me feel like something. Maybe I didn't cry, but I definitely was like.
She made me tear up when her mom said something. I thought I wrote it down. Oh, I don't know. But it was just really cute.
Her mom.
Oh, she said.
When she said.
Like, life could be gone in a second, so don't take it for granted.
Yeah, she was like, I don't take it for granted. And I was like, oh my gosh.
And she's so young, like, to think like that already. It's like, oh, so cute.
It's good that she thinks like that.
Right. Oh my gosh. It takes some time for some people to learn that.
Exactly.
You know? So.
And, I thought, I thought it was cute too. Like, because I'm super close to my mom, but when she's like, don't make me sound perfect, Mom. And I was like, every mom's going to make their kids sound perfect.
I know, but don't you have, like, that's my mom. She's, like, listing off my resume. I'm like, Mom, please.
I'm like,
I love you, but
stop.
Mom,
just put it away.
Just put it away. I really appreciate
we don't
your support, but everyone knows.
Thanks. You know who I want to talk about? His name was Zachary. He was 18 or 19. He said that he wanted to do a very masculine, animalistic performance. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I think it was great. He did amazing, but I felt like he was trying to compete with Brandon Bryant, who was on season 5, and I don't think anyone will ever forget that audition or his solo.
Right.
And I was like, he was up there, but he didn't quite get like up to the Brandon that like I wanted to. But I mean, he was definitely a standout, and like the way he mixed the. Like Nigel said, the West African and the contemporary and how they all flowed well. It went really well. And what I like about this season is there's so many people who are finally like making it click like, hey, let's infuse different dances.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I appreciated that. And I don't want to move on just yet, but we also saw that with Ramita, who also mixed the Indian and contemporary. But let me just say on Zachary that I loved him, and I think he's got a lot that he didn't even show in that audition, and he's got a really great core, and those switch leaps were incredible.
The jeté.
Yeah. I never even learned how to do that.
I don't even think I could do that anymore, even if I tried. Maybe on a trampoline.
You could ever do it? I was never even, it's not even a thing, really.
Like, we've said this before, like dancing now compared to dancing when we started learning is... It's a whole nother ball game, but he got a standing ovation from the audience.
Yeah, and I think we loved his story too. I loved his story. I like that he keeps working hard and training, and and I love a trained dancer.
You know what? You can't get away from it. You can't get away from it because then that brings me to the fact that you said that. Claire.
The guy. Oh, wait, which one's
the ballerina?
Oh yes,
there's just something about a trained dancer and a trained ballerina. Especially a ballerina.
Right.
Like when she was doing her flutters and like she was just, there was just something about her face. She was so, you know.
Yes. And I loved her actually before she went on.
Oh my gosh, she was hilarious.
Because remember when she was crying? She was crying watching someone's performance. I cannot find it. Someone's performance? Who was it? Was it Zachary?
It might have been.
She was crying during... who, the uncle one?
Oh, that was Romanus.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's right above. I don't know why. But she was crying during that, so I was like, oh, I like her already. She's very sweet and, like, humble and, like, is really getting connected to the competition. I love that. So I already loved her. And then she performed, and I was like, girl, yes. Girl, yes.
I just love ballerinas. I do.
Yeah. There's something so classic about it. And I think that she's going to do really well because she looks like she confused.
Yeah, she looks like she confused, and just the way she was able to get into it, and she wasn't so, like, I guess you could say technical with her face.
Right.
I think that's one thing that, like, that's what made her stand out as far as a ballerina. Although I wish there would have been more ballerinas we'd seen. I thought we were going to see so much more.
New York.
Yeah, I thought, or, you know, like.
Maybe there was and we didn't see it.
Like last week we didn't see it, or, like, they just didn't highlight it.
You would think that they would show at least a section of it.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I just want to remind you guys, we are on the live chat, so come hang out with us.
Hang out with us, talk
comment,
to us, ask us questions.
Yeah.
Tell us if our hair is parted the wrong way.
Probably is.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Inevitable.
But, you guys, I loved that guy, Mark Full Out. I thought he was so much fun. The one that sang to Hubby D and the boys.
Oh, I love him.
But I just loved him.
Oh, I love him.
But I could not stop laughing when he was just like...
I know,
like,
right?
He was, like, so genuine about it.
That's
He's
probably, like, a lot of us in a dance class.
Like, and we're always like...
think about your nerves. Think about your nerves at the end of that. I would be, like, shaking.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'd probably fall over. Or I'd probably just be like this.
Pass out.
Okay. Like, you would hear, like, very, very little, like... No, like you wouldn't hear anything from
But I loved his spirit, and that's why we did the song.
It was in honor of him. So let's go to, I don't want to butcher his name because I hate when people butcher my name, but.
Okay, who are you talking about?
Romanson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Romanson.
So he's from New...
Yeah.
Romaine.
I think it was like Romaine.
Romanson. We are so sorry that we are butchering your name, but you were amazing. So, obviously, we saw his story that his cousin passed away, and he's the one who took him to season 8. And you could see how emotional, like, that was a very emotional package. Like,
I also love that song he chose. I, like, listened to it on repeat, just, like,
yes.
When you need a day to, like, sit in the bathroom and, like, be a little upset about life for just, like, 5 minutes, you listen to that song. Or, like, James Bay, Let It Go. Those are my two.
It was a very somber performance, and you could see, and then the way Mary Murphy got, when she said, you got to dance, you got to live, you got to bring joy back. When she said that, I was like, oh my God. And for, you know, people, I don't, like, sometimes I think they do see the story, and sometimes I don't think they see the story before.
Right.
So, like,
sometimes. Well, because we know from Cody Estranga that they actually film a lot of that stuff after, like, his wildest hips or whatever.
Exactly.
That was filmed weeks after the audition. So, sometimes I don't
know if, like, in the bio it kind of says, like, you know, cousin passed away, but they don't know the full on. So, for them to be able to be, like, you know, like, so...
know what's going on,
Yeah, to be so moved by it. And then, you know, they sent him, to choreography. And I'm sorry. Him being the style of dancer he was, I was like, he killed it for getting an hour and doing what he had to do.
Yeah.
And even when Nigel put him through, though, he's like, you're going to the academy, but you're going to have to work.
Right.
Like,
I would agree.
I think he could definitely...
I don't know. I mean, he's 29, right? It's just his last chance. So I think he's willing to fight for his life, and I think he's going to. I see the drive in him. But I always just get a little nervous when they go, you know, there's now, what do they say, 100? We're down to 100.
100 even.
And that's a lot.
So have we found out if it's going to go to 10 or 20? I think it's 10.
10. I think it's 10, and then
because of the
pair
All-Stars.
up with an all-star.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, which I'm so excited about.
my gosh.
I'm excited about all of those.
Did you see? Well, did you see them all?
I saw most of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Gabby, Fiction.
Fiction.
I can pull it up. The list of them.
Robert, Marco. Was it Marco or Alex?
I
think it's Marco. Slight intermission music while we.
You can keep talking, girl.
Girl, I could talk all
Man,
day.
it was only the two of
long.
us. Oh. Dun, 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 dun,
There
dun. This
we
is why I
go.
know the best. You guys are the best. Thank you.
They're so like.
We say Titanic, Titanic comes on. We say wait music.
We say. Wait, what's this?
Dun, dun.
Isn't
it
this Jeopardy? I was like, yeah. I was like,
Welcome to
there's Jeopardy.
Welcome to Jeopardy.
All I think of
He
this
does
is
not.
All I think of this is Sean Connery when he did it on SNL.
He does not have a country accent, but
not,
I want him to.
Not Sean Connery. When Will Ferrell does Sean Connery.
Oh yeah.
All right. We are trying to look this up. Here we go.
It's not loading. Did you see it? Can you find it?
Yes. So we have Allison, Jasmine, Gabby,
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Fiction,
Comfort.
Cyrus, Paul, Marco, Comfort, Jenna, Robert.
That's
and,
it.
yeah, that's it.
10. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited. That's a really good group. And then you also saw Sonia and Nappy Tabs and Mandy Moore, of course.
And Travis Wall.
Wall.
Oh, God.
I know.
When
could you just,
Travis
like-
Wall gets a hold. Oh, I think I already said this, but I'm going to repeat
What?
myself. When he gets a hold of Lexx, it is over.
He's in his company.
Well, I want him to get a hold of him.
What do you mean? Like, put his
Personally.
hands on him? Like, he knows who he is. He works with him. He's in the company. You just want him to, like,
I just want him to
make
be
out?
like,
I'm confused.
No.
I'm
I
kidding.
just want
I'm kidding.
him to be
I
like,
just don't-
you, me, we're working, you're done. You're going to the final. You're going to
Right.
have a solo choreographed by me.
Right.
That's what I want to see. I don't think they
Okay.
do that, but that's what I would like to see.
Right.
So,
Put your hands on him.
all right. So, how about
How about-
what about Magda and Kiki, the ballroom dancers?
Oh my gosh. First of all, I like goals on what I want my body. If I like had an ideal body and I wanted to look like, it'd be hers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that outfit, she just like her long legs and like how
That's
quick.
what I love.
And the muscle. Oh,
because
she's
in
great.
ballroom, when like you can be doing the same exact technique, but when you don't have stems on you like that or muscles,
Right,
like,
it doesn't look the same.
when they have it, oh my gosh! And they've been, they said they were soulmates in dance, just not together.
Yeah, I
And
like
then
that.
They have been dancing together for 8 years, but I loved how she stayed like so centered and so under herself, because in the cha-cha a lot, I know it's like, you know, it's hard to dance under yourself, and you know, you can really go out of it, and she could fall forward, and she was great and controlled, and I was watching her, but then I was like, oh, hello, Kiki. Like, Kiki was like holding
Hello,
his own, and he
Kiki.
wasn't that bad to look at himself.
Right.
But
Oh, Kiki. I want to know the deets because they said he wasn't going to try out, and then last minute he was. I was like, what happened there, Kiki? Can you give us some details?
I know he probably.
I want to know.
He probably saw like previous ones, and he's like, I could do that. So
But why in the beginning was he like, I don't want to?
I don't know.
I don't know. I never get that.
I have a feeling Magda probably like.
You
just
think he was
like,
lying about his age? He's
"Ooh,
older.
Maybe.
That's the only reason the other people didn't do it.
That's
They
very
were
true.
31.
Yeah, 30.
Maybe he's like,
31.
okay, fine, I'll just lie this time.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like, I'll lie. I'll say I'm 25.
yeah, Asap's advice was just lie your way to get on.
Lie your way through life.
Wait, I have a funny story about Asaph because he's on our panel, and I just learned this. That one time he went to, and it's on his YouTube page, I don't know, someone was telling me this, that he went to a casting and pretended like he was a firefighter in LA and got the job because he was like pretending like he's a firefighter. I'm like, Asaph, you're not a firefighter. I want to talk to him about it.
Oh my gosh.
I know. How funny is
I
that?
wish he was here so I could be like, really?
Yeah, his advice is just, but honestly,
Fake it.
people that do that,
It's
it
not
pays off.
lying. It's fake it till you
pays
make it.
off.
Fake it till you make it. There, you know, there's a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
So,
There's always that saying like, what is it? Apologize.
ask questions now, or
Or-
do now, ask questions later. Right?
Or no, it's like like
Shoot
do
first, ask questions last.
Shoot first.
Oh.
Ask questions last. Is that right?
That's the hood term.
Oh.
I mean, you know, if you in the hood, girl.
Oh my gosh! You just made me repeat a hood term.
I love that of all people. It was Tiege that said it.
I'm sorry. That did not come from my brain. That came from control room brain.
They can hear me. They can hear me.
Oh, phew.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was the best.
But what is that? Whatever. But you apologize later.
Yeah, we know. You know.
Right. Yeah,
We
but
know what
honestly,
you're
that
trying to
does
say.
pay off.
But
sometimes.
and then I saw the other ballroom dances that they had put through.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the girl last week, Anna Sanchez or Maria Sanchez? I wanted her to dance really, really fast Colombian. Okay, that's what that couple Claudia and George did. The girl that had the ruffle on like the. Oh my God, what are those things called? The bustle.
Oh, yeah.
She had it all sequenced. That was that like fast Colombian salsa. Like when he did the breakdown, I was like, girl, shout out to you, Claudia, because girl, I saw them thighs and I know what it's like to have thick thighs and dance ballroom. And I was just like, get it, go, go.
Yeah.
I wish they
were
would have
great.
showed us more, but.
Yeah, they kind of just gave us a little tease there. But I think we'll get to know them when they go to
Yeah, I'm sure once they go to
at
the academy.
Yeah.
And then there was another guy. His name was Alan. He was great. He was great and he only auditioned himself, but the girl that he was doing the solo with,
Yeah.
ooh, girl.
Again, I'm just
the
confused.
long blonde ponytails. Like, girl, you should have been. You
That's
should
what
have
I'm
had
saying.
a number.
And she did not look 31 or 30.
Yeah, she did not.
If that's where we're cutting it off.
So-
what is it? Cut off at 30 or cut off at 31?
Cut off at 30.
So you can be 30, or you gotta be 29 or 30.
That's
Again,
a good one
I-
because they're like 29, and then they're
They're
like,
like,
"Oh, this
last
is your last chance." So I'm like,
Maybe it is a 30.
I guess
30.
30.
I don't know, but I really think we should get rid of that because that
really
takes
think so.
I mean, some people bloom later in life. Some people will become dancers
I
after
bloomed late. I didn't get my
know.
license till I was like 22.
your license. How do you live without your license?
I had older brothers, so when we would party, they just drove.
So
and I
you'd
just-
go with them to the same events?
Uh-huh.
Always.
Always.
What if you yourself just wanted to go to Taco Bell at 3 a.m. by yourself? What do you do?
I was a fat kid, so there was always like food in the house, so I didn't have to worry
What?
about that. But then there was those like midnight chicken nugget runs, and I'm like, oh, you want to go get some chicken nuggets?
So
And
you
they're
could
like,
always get someone. And
Yeah,
there
so-
wasn't Uber back in the day.
No,
I'm
there
jealous
wasn't.
of kids now.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I had to ask my parents to drive me
Yeah.
to get Taco Bell if I was hungry and 15, you know?
And then all my other girlfriends, they had cars, and they're like, come on, I'm picking you up. We're going to the mall. Just like in Mean Girls. You know, like all the girls didn't have the car, and then like Regina George did.
What? Sorry, I missed that. I thought someone was interacting with live chat, but I got you, girl. What you say? Something about Regina George.
I said I was kind of like, you know, the Mean Girl clan, and then there was Regina George, like, come on.
Oh,
we're going in the
yeah.
car.
Get in the car.
Yeah, get in the car, bitches. We're
Yeah.
going to the mall. Like that whole thing. Like that was me. I was the one jumping in the car.
Oh, I love
But,
that. Wow. That's so,
so,
crazy. 22.
you know, I know.
22?
And I'm a great driver.
Doubt that.
No, I am.
You just started.
I just have road rage.
Oh, don't we all?
Yeah.
I don't really. I listen to podcasts, so I'm like usually calm.
Oh, no, I'm that person that's like singing and in the middle of it. I'm
Oh,
cussing you
yeah.
out and then I go back to the singing. So,
Okay.
I'm
You're
not-
one of those.
yeah, I am. Like you could, like, you know, if you could like see it through the car, like if someone was looking in,
Yeah.
like they would be like, oh, she's crazy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I already get that enough anyways, but,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, especially in the
But,
car.
anyways,
It's your new driver.
Ramita, we talked about her just very little.
Just very little.
She did Indian classic and contemporary.
Right.
And what I really, really liked about her and I really appreciated was the fact that she was so adamant about mixing her cultures. You know,
Yeah.
like she's like,
Right.
I was American, blah, 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 but she's like, I wanted to mix my Indian culture. And she was very proud of it. And I like that a lot because I feel like sometimes people, as they get older, they lose their sense of culture. And I think she did it. And for some reason, I'm not Indian, but it connected to me. And I really appreciated that. She's like, I made it so it was more accessible to my parents. And, you know, just
love
things
that.
like that. You just...
We've seen a few of those pieces this season too.
Yeah.
Kind of highlighting cultural types of influence on dance, and I love that. That's cool that when they do that. And she was really great. I love the hands.
Exactly.
Were like actually mesmerizing, and I don't think she was doing much, but I was like,
No, she wasn't.
What?
And I know you have to do it very like precise because if not, you could be offending them or it could be offensive.
oh, that's scary.
So you have to do that. And
Yeah, a lot
but
of
they sent
pressure.
her straight to choreography, and I think I don't know.
Well, I think she might have fallen out of a turn. Yeah, she did fall out of a turn.
Yeah.
Which
But
I mean,
then
so would
there
I.
was, there
But
was other
I think
people
that there were
that
some
had fallen out of
questions.
stuff, and there was other people that I'm like, they didn't
Right.
even send them through choreography, you know?
Right, like the first week.
Yes. I think it was Lindsay's sister.
Yeah.
Or I think that
she
must have
didn't-
been the second week.
Or yeah, she didn't nail that ending, and
Yeah, like
they put it right through, right?
Right through. And
Yeah.
nothing was said about it.
Yeah, I wonder if that the more they go through the process, they're like, I guess we got to put a few more people in choreography.
Yeah, so it's like, doesn't look like we're just giving out.
Yeah, exactly. I think she was interesting and different, Ramita. But I don't know. We'll see how she does.
I think
In the academy.
Vanessa Hudgens, her most profound comment was when she told her you lost, sometimes you weren't aware of your face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Of all of them. I was like, that's, you know, it was very valid. Like, I was watching it, and you could see that sometimes she, like, lost herself in it, or she wasn't, like, fully aware of what her face was doing.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
kind of like...
I didn't notice that, but that's good observation. That's something you see live. That's something, you know.
Yeah.
But she was great. I liked her story a lot.
So did I. What
Yeah.
about Peter? The guy that was like, I've been dancing for 6 months.
Pizza, and he also said ballet.
Ballet. He's like, ballet,
Boy, you gotta get in class.
ballet, you name it.
Yeah. I thought that I appreciate. You know what? I was actually super impressed that he learned all that gymnastics. Do you think he started the gymnastics, the tumbling thing, in like a few months ago? Because that is, if that's the case, I'm going to tumbling class tomorrow.
I think
I didn't think you could do
I
that.
think guys, just for fun, they throw their bodies around just to see what they can do.
Yeah.
Because, like, that just reminded me of one time my cousin in the park was like, oh, do this. And the way he taught himself was they pulled a blanket under him and he flipped backwards.
Oh, that sounds so safe.
What?
What was he? What you wanna? What?
He was on grass.
Oh,
I mean,
well, it's better than
know.
pavement, I guess.
I know when I was trying to learn how to flip, I mean, I was in, like, as much foam as I could possibly be. But
Yeah.
I just thought he was so funny. And I was just like, really? Like, he came in, no shirt on.
Right, and then he flung the fedora.
Oh, my God.
That might have been my
And
favorite
then even when
moment.
she's like, he probably hurt himself on that one. Like, when he did one of the, I think he did a front
I mean, I
walk.
know he's excited about like the new dancing, tumbling thing, but you better be careful because some of that stuff he was like landing and overextending.
Oh, yeah. And, like,
and I
his
was like, oh, your elbow going pop out.
When I saw some of it, I was like, oh, my wrist.
Yeah.
Like, I already have bad wrist as it is, so I was just like, oh, my gosh, that's so painful to watch.
Yeah.
And then I also thought to myself, what would Asaph say?
What would Asaph say? Asaph would probably be like, yeah, you did it. Keep going. I mean, I think that honestly, if someone has a mentality like that where it was like, oh, I'm just going to do it, I think that there's no stopping them.
Oh, yeah.
It's the people that get in their heads that are like, oh, I'm not good enough, I can't do this. Like, it would be me. I'm trying to do any of that tumbling stuff. I would freak out. But the fact that he's doing it, I think he can probably improve and, like, become something.
See,
if he wants to take it seriously, I think he has the capability because he's got the mindset.
I wish I had that mentality when I was learning tumbling.
Right?
I was like, I think 14. And like I was in classes with like 4 and 5-year-olds. Here's the difference.
Can we just picture that for a second?
Here's the
Let's
difference.
not let that pass. You're 14, you're with 4-year-olds.
Yeah, because they're like, I was beginning tumbling and so were they. So like they would.
So are they.
So
At the tender age of 4.
the best part is, it's like when you're a kid, you're not aware of that. You know, like you
Right.
fall and you fall a weird way. Like,
That's true.
You'll cry and you'll get back up.
That's true.
Girl, I hit a back handspring. I hit my neck the wrong way. I felt it go like my head went this way, the spine went that way, and I was like,
Oh,
we're good.
I'm good. Same thing with me.
I'm totally fine.
Same thing with
And
me.
then I accidentally kicked a little girl in the face, and I was like, I think I should stop.
I'm good. Yeah, I would just feel like a giant in a field of little
Yeah.
people. But I did the same. I was the same story. I wanted to get an aerial really bad because that was the thing
Yes.
to do. And like everybody gets them so easily, but I like needed a private tutor. And so I was working with this gymnastics coach, and I was doing it on the trampoline. Maybe I did it a few times. And then I
Yeah.
landed on my ankle, sprained it, was out for the rest of the season for competition. And I was like, well, that was dumb.
You're like, that was dumb.
Yeah,
that
but-
wasn't as fun as I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had my like iPhone at that time, so I could at least
Well, no,
show
we
somebody I did it
don't.
once. Promise.
The most I got was a standing back handspring and a round off back handspring. After that, I was like, I ain't getting no more fancy. I was like, I'm gonna break like a.
I wish I could do a back
base.
handspring. I don't like the back stuff because I'm gonna land on my head.
And then
most likely.
I also feel like if you want to be on So You Think You Can Dance, I feel you have to be like able to do those things.
Oh, now, like I went to my old dance studio where I grew up. Their like production a few weeks ago in Chicago, and I was in awe. These kids are taking tumbling classes and gymnastics classes, and it's in the recital. They're doing it across. I'm like, where was this when I was
I'd be
taking
the standing like
dance?
flower doing a roly-poly.
I mean, I
That's
was
what I
like
would be
so
doing.
impressed. I wish that I would have had that at the younger.
Yeah.
I can't do that now. Take that up. But I was
No.
impressed that they're like. So I think it's a thing now. That
It's
people are
almost like
getting,
a requirement. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you have to be a tumbler as well.
Right.
Like, 'cause
P.S. Yeah.
P.S. If you're on So You Think You Can Dance and you get, a nappy tabs, like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do hip hop, and then they go back, no, we're gonna go ahead and have you do like a full layout. And
Right.
be like,
How about that double leg slide? You've been working on it?
no. I mean, you can give us some rope and stuff.
Rope?
So
What are you gonna? What do you mean rope?
rope, like
Oh,
a harness thing.
you want to be flying from the air?
Oh yeah, I would.
If you connect me to something, I could probably do
exactly,
it.
I could totally do it. And I think who we should touch on last was the returners.
What you mean?
Were the guys who returned
Oh,
Chris from season 12.
I love those stories.
Jason
That
from
takes
season
a lot
12.
of guts to come back.
Oh yeah.
And say, I know I wasn't good enough this time, or last time, but I've been working on stuff. That's hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was Chris who made it to the Green Mile. He didn't go through.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Sometimes I feel like just because they're returners, they'll put them through.
I don't know. I mean, that'd be really nice of them. I don't think that's always the case.
No.
I think that it is really cool that they do sometimes let them through because it gives you a little bit of feeling like, okay, I should go back and do it again. But can you imagine? I can't imagine. I'd be so feeling just weird.
Yeah, I would feel like
it's like if I wasn't good enough this year, what the heck am I gonna do in a year?
exactly in a year.
But there's a lot you can do with dance, I guess, and new tricks and new
That's the thing.
classes.
New tricks, you can
and,
fuse it with something
Right,
else. So
right.
that's what's cool too.
Yeah,
But
I
what
like
was the
that.
guy's name that did this thing behind his neck? He was a returner. I don't know. He did something like Spider-Man.
What is going on? Yeah, he was good. I can't.
I just
find
don't
his
remember
name.
his name. I remembered Chris and Jason. They don't leave, the lower thirds up long enough.
Right. I know, man. Just us two, you guys. It's hard.
It's only 2 eyes, okay?
Yeah, if we don't know,
only 2 eyes.
if I don't know what you don't know, we both don't know,
We
and
both-
we got nothing.
And then we could just sit here and talk.
But should we look it up? Because we got that music. Hey, everybody, this is Jeopardy.
Sean Connery.
No, he was good. I think that all the people that they did send through that were returners, I thought were good and had genuinely made an improvement from what I remembered.
And then they only showed 2 that actually, They only showed 2 that actually went to choreography. And then were put through. Because we didn't see anyone else that was like, oh, we'll put you through to choreography.
Right. Yeah. No,
Now that I think about it, it was kind of a letdown.
What do you
For
mean?
being like the last episode.
Yeah, I think there were some things we were still waiting for and we never got
We're still waiting.
satisfied on. Yeah, like
I hope they're really holding out and just going to give it to us in the academy.
but like you would think that they would show, either A, the best people, B, we didn't I guess you're right.
I guess up until now, I mean, the big contenders are Lexx.
Don't forget about Mark, episode 1.
Yeah, Mark. And then Kaylee.
Right.
Impavado.
Impavado.
And then, you guys, there's like...
Oh, Coin was
yes,
great.
Coin.
Darius the Big Cheese. Just kidding. I do love him, though. He's my favorite.
Robert, which was the one... He was the one with the plastic suit. The violin
he's really
player?
good. Yeah. Violin player, sweaty outfit, sweat.
And then Alexis Gilbert, she was a jazz dancer.
Yeah, she was great.
The twins. How can we forget the twins?
Oh yeah, because they were the
From
first
Russia.
episode, so that's why we were just overwhelmed that day. But they were really great.
We were.
There are a lot of good people. I guess it's been so spread out that we don't feel
Exactly,
like we've been oversaturated. But I
Exactly.
think that there are going to be some really stand-up people
before they
once
used
you
to
get
do
to the
it 2 days a
academy.
week.
Right.
They used to do it like Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that.
Right.
They
and
used
I
to do it all the
think that,
time.
like, they're I don't know, but I heard that the strategy was they're spreading it out due to World of Dance. Because they want to continue the show
to
in. I
continue
don't
it.
know. It's a rumor I heard. Don't know if
Rumor,
it's
we
true.
don't
but-
know. We just saying, don't quote us on that.
Yeah, I bet they're
But-
out there right now, like, quoting.
Yeah, they're like, these two said.
Made something up.
They made something up. We would be good tabloid people. But no.
yeah.
So why don't we just get into predictions of who's going to be like the standouts for. I love this thing.
And now,
What's this?
your
Oh!
AfterBuzz TV prediction.
I would kind of want this like strobe and the noise like if I was decorating my house for Halloween.
Right. The first time I heard that, I was so scared.
You totally freaked out.
That it was a tornado warning. Thought we had to get out of here.
There's no tornadoes in California.
Whatever. I'm from Illinois, Missouri, so.
My friend's from there too, so she said things like that before. But so who do you think is going to be the standout, like right off the bat, when it comes to Academy?
Lexx. Lexx is incredible. And I think people already know him in the dance world. Because
Do we think
already knows Travis Wall.
Do we think we're just saying Lexx though because he's so fresh in our mind, or
No, because I've been waiting for him. I've been waiting for that contestant that was Lexx. I've been waiting for the pointed feet. I've been waiting for the tricks. I've been waiting.
Aren't the pointed feet just something
It
so
makes
amazing?
it. Yeah, I don't know why everybody doesn't sleep in those machines. You know those machines, those like point your foot machine? It's like
Yeah.
a box. I'm like, sleep in that, you guys. If you're like really doing this.
Like if you're really doing
I
it.
need to see a pointed foot because you got a great
I'm
leg,
sorry,
and then if I
don't-
got a biscuit on here,
Oh God.
I'm
it's the
not
ugliest
buying
thing.
the biscuit.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
But-
I've always, I mean, since I was little, point your toes, point your toes, point your toes. So
Right.
like when I see pointed toes, I'm just like,
But now it's like
kind
to
of like
another
when you
level.
clean your ear
Ew.
with a Q-tip.
That is a gross
She's
analogy.
felt it before. She's just not saying it. I know everyone in the control room has, you know, and you get that good feel. Are they giggling? No, no one's
I
giggling.
don't know. It's
No, I know what
weird.
you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Oh, thank you.
See, coming through. I think Kaylee Impravo.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill it.
I think so too. She's great. I really do like Coin.
And out of these, because if you look at it, what we have about 6 or 7 each episode. So there's
Right.
what?
Oh wait, we can't forget about Ryan Bailey. I love him too. The bleach blonde, and he's got the different moves.
Oh, the
Yeah.
yes.
I love him too.
Me and Becky were kind of like, what?
Yeah, you didn't get it, but I did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like him.
I like him. I just was still like confused.
But people like that like are so good that they keep it a secret. Like
That's
we're not
true.
gonna see him really shine till someone's
But
like,
remember,
do a leg.
Remember,
do a leap.
Cody said, "Don't be the best kept secret in the room."
Right, but also I think in the first when he was auditioning, he wanted to show his unique style.
Right.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna have to see him do choreography, and I think he's gonna blow us away
Okay.
when he actually is forced
I agree.
to do leaps and turns and stuff.
Yeah.
That maybe isn't his favorite thing to do, but I'm sure he is.
Oh, I'm sure
technically
he can.
trained
I'm
to
sure he
do
can
it.
kill it. Anyways,
Yeah.
but I wonder if like a lot of the people of like the snippets, you know how they show in between. I wonder if those are going to be some of the standouts. Because remember, there was a girl last episode that I said I loved her and I wanted to see her performance, and she just had like the fro, and she was a contemporary dancer. Mm-hmm. I want to see her.
Yeah, me too.
I really hope I see her because I know. I think he said he saw her or something like that, or he knew of her, or was like a friend's friend, and that she was just like amazing. Or Cody saw her. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Cody
yeah.
saw her. So
yeah,
it was Cody's
that
episode.
Mm-hmm. Was the second episode? Second LA?
Yes, second.
Second LA, there were some really technical, strong dancers where they showed clip. We got her, and they looked phenom.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have the most interesting standout story or something.
I think that's what it was. If they didn't have a standout story, we obviously weren't going to see
but
them.
they
but
looked good.
yeah, I really.
So I'm excited to see who.
Yeah, so I
that
really
is.
want to see her, and I think actually, probably out of the people we saw, I would say maybe 3 or 4 are going to the top 10, and the rest are going to be ones we hadn't seen.
That's exciting for us though, because
Yeah.
that means we're gonna see some new.
Some new.
No.
No. And I know Amy, she got to cover like the first day of Academy. They sent her, so she saw some of that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. I can't wait. I don't want to wait till next week, but we always have to.
Yeah. What the hey?
Whatever, you can't just binge watch it like Netflix.
I know, it's sad.
Very sad.
I started Big Little Lies last night.
Oh, it's the best show.
It's really good.
So good.
Couldn't go to sleep. Kept watching.
Don't.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited now. It's obviously, those are always the fun episodes, is the audition, the first time we're seeing people. But I think that once we see the Academy, that's fun. That's fun because they're working together. They're all, and then kind of stuff gets not like I like to see drama, but I like that it gets a little bit higher stakes. It's not just you
I don't
anymore.
think they get so dramatic. I think they get now all flustered. It's when the
not
sleep
dramatic,
deprived
I guess,
and,
but yeah.
Well, there's always going to be that one dramatic person.
Right, but yeah, I mean, the friends that I've had go through it are like, those days are grueling. Like you are
can
up
imagine
all day long, learning all day long. You're exhausted.
Like I feel my brain would like totally mix two dances together, and I would just be like,
how do you think if you were either on So You Think You Can Dance or The Bachelorette, how much do you think you're like? Your brain, you know how they like, I feel like you're there all day filming.
Yeah.
How much do you think you would?
Girl, do you know how many?
Which show do you think you would be more affected by?
Do you know
like
how
emotionally?
many bleeps I would have?
For what? So You Think You Can Dance?
Just being on one of those shows. I'd be like, get the camera out of my face and did it. Like, oh
She's
my
the
gosh.
drama. She's the person that brings the drama.
I would be the person, I'm like on a scale from like 0 to 60. I am like, oh, hey, hi, being funny, doing stupid things in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Or I'm going totally bananas because you just do not leave me alone. I
Don't
think
put baby
I
in a
would,
corner.
yeah. I think I would definitely be able to handle So You Think You Can Dance more, though, because if I was too stressed, I'd just be like, whatever, I'm going to go practice my routine. Like, pop in my music, go to a corner, and just do it.
Because like Bachelorette or, Bachelor, you got nowhere to go. You got no one to talk to except for people that are competing against you. And,
Girl,
want
I'm crazy
the
when
same
it comes to
goal.
a relationship. I couldn't be on any of those shows.
Right? I know. I don't think I could either. Yeah.
So don't put us for The Bachelorette or The Bachelor.
But it does look fun. Like, they look like they make best friends. I really like that. And any of these reality shows are fun because I think make a lot of friends and you go through the same stuff. And it's like, clearly, like, So You Think You Can Dance, it's a grueling process. So you're with each other, the ups and downs. So
but I would definitely be all up in So You Think You Can Dance or Dancing with the Stars or World of Dance. Like, those would be my things. Or even, like, an actual, like the show that I do, the other one, American Grit. Like, that would be my kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see you on The Bachelorette or The Bachelor.
I think it would be fun. But I would just be so nervous that they'd make you, like, the Olivia, Like, all of a sudden you're like, I hate pasta. And they change it to, like, I hate you.
Yeah.
It's like they change the audio. Yeah, like, you write your life off. So
yeah, you basically
that
do.
would make me nervous.
So we went from predictions to what shows we would be on.
Yeah, sorry.
We're going to go ahead and cut it before we just keep on literally having just a conversation between us two.
Sorry.
But next week, Becky will be back. I will be here.
I'll be in the Philippines, but I'm going to try to type in and say, hey,
girl,
what's up?
you get in on that live chat so we know you're okay.
Yeah, I really love the live chat. I'll be there.
So you can always find me on Instagram at Sports and Sass with 2 S's and then with 3 S's on Twitter and Tiege.
I am at TiegDP everywhere. So thank you guys for hanging out.
And we will see you later.
Yeah.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.